game number 2 of the first round of the NBA D-League playoff series between the Santa Cruz Warriors and Fort Wayne Mad Ants. For technical director Craig Judson, program director Mark Carbonaro, and studio coordinator Cynthia Mendez, this is Kevin Danna joining you courtside at the KPA, Kaiser Permanente Arena, as the Sea-Dubs look to close this one out on their home court against the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. Well, if Game 1 was any indication, Game 2 is going to be an absolute doozy. Back on Wednesday night at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum, Santa Cruz was victorious 124-118 over the homestanding Mad Ants. The 242 combined points ties a season high for Santa Cruz games. The Warriors also beat Rio Grande Valley 130-112 back on March 2nd, and there was a lot of individual offense to go around. For the Mad Ants, it was another case of Tony Mitchell being Tony Mitchell. The Swainsboro, Georgia native hit his first 4 shots en route to a 40-point night on 15 for 31 shooting. It was his third 40-plus point outing in the last 3 weeks and his second in his last 3 games. In fact, over the course of his last 3 games, he has scored 120 points, which is exactly 40 even per contest. However, his offense was not enough. Why is that? Well, because the fourth quarter became the Jeremy Tyler show. JT33 scored a Santa Cruz individual season high with 34 points, 21 of which came in the final 12 minutes. He absolutely dominated the low block in that last quarter. He would get the ball on the left block, turn into the middle of the paint, hit an easy left shoulder baby hook. If the double came, he would pass back out, repost, and finish with ease. Very efficient night for one Jeremy Tyler. 34 points on just 14 shots, 11 for 14 shooting, and 12 for 15 free throwing, including hitting his last 11 freebies on the night. Well, the offense for Santa Cruz very good with 124 points. Another nice individual performance for the Sea-Dubs. Stephon Hanna, he had 23 points in that Wednesday night victory. Back on January 3rd, he scored 23 points in a quarter in Fort Wayne en route to a 27-point outing, but he also did it with the dishing. 6 assists that tied Darrington Hobson for a team high in that department. For the Fort Wayne Mad Ants, they shot 50%. It was only the 3rd time all season, including the regular season, that Santa Cruz had given up 50% shooting from the floor, but it was the first time Santa Cruz won a game where the opponent hit half of its shots or more. Why? Because Santa Cruz connected on 54% of their field goal attempts. Absolutely on fire in that. 36-28 Santa Cruz. A 10-0 run, though, for the Stampede with 8:41 to play in the second quarter. Kevin Danna, Drew Schiller, Roz Goldon Wude joining you courtside as Santa Cruz will inbound the basketball.
Coach Bjorkman said in there, when things aren't going our way, we can't allow things to spiral out of control. We had 4 or 5 wasted possessions. We've got to get something going here. And right now he's looking for strong side action for a 3 or a post-up or slipping action. He wants to get the ball into Darrington Hobson's hands and let him create. Well,
here's Hobson to the hoop with the left hand off the backboard. No good. Tyler tried the putback dunk attempt. Not there. Idaho gets the stop. 8:20 to play first half. Hamilton whips it to 20 feet out for Evans. Right side guarded by Mikkel Gladness. Top of the key. Hamilton gets a screen. Knifes inside. The floater too short. Gladness with the long arms gets the rebound. Quickly out ahead. Scott Machado. Euro step off the glass. No good. Put back there for Walele.
Walele is always there for that kind of play. Instead of giving up on it and letting his teammate Machado go down alone, he follows the run and comes up as the beneficiary off of an offensive board.
38-28. Brown behind the back dribble. Fade away from the free throw line. Too strong. Machado gets the rebound. Lets it bounce. Takes it the other way. Right side. Machado surveying the scene. Kicks it to the corner. Walele down low for Tyler on the block. Guarded by Ellis. Takes him down low, using his strength, and then lost it off his foot out of bounds.
That was a good, strong move by Tyler. I liked his conviction. He wanted to go to the rim and looked like he was starting to get good position.
Yeah, he was about to move away from a dunk. Turnover's a turnover. Stampede basketball. Reggie Hamilton, guarded by Machado, gets a screen from Evans to the left elbow, bounces it back for Evans. The floater, he got fouled, and that's going to go on JT33.
And that's Tyler's 4th turnover already back on the prior possession.
A couple games ago, he did have 7 turnovers, but he also had 18 points and 17 rebounds. Sean Evans' free throw rattles out. Lance Goulburn and Hilton Armstrong back into the game. They replaced Tyler and Gladness. Some good minutes from both Tyler and Mikkel. Tyler with 6 points. Gladness with a dunk and a bunch of altered shots. Still 38-28, not for too much longer. Evans hits the second free throw, 38-29. Evans has 4 points. Stampede led in scoring by the 14 of Justin Holiday. Goulburn to the right wing. Daniel Walele gets a screen from Lance. Guarded by Evans, who picks his pocket. 1-on-0 with the throwdown. Oh, my. He got high.
Who said the big man couldn't get up?
38-31.
Thank God Walele got out of the way.
Walele answers right back. Give him that. 41-31.
Good for you, Walele. Good for you.
Hey, after you get picked, you got to come back and respond, and he did.
There's nothing worse than like a mid-court pick, you know? It's such an ego hit.
Does Drew know a thing or two about that?
You know, it happened to me. It happened to me in my first career game at Stanford against Harvard.
You scored 18 that game. Put back jam there for Sean Evans. 41-33.
After I got picked, I said, no more dribbling. I'm just going to stay on the perimeter and shoot it.
Jeremy, you outscored Jeremy Lin by 18.
Yeah.
I think he's
Travis
doing pretty well for himself. I'd rather be in his shoes now.
Baseline drive, Walele, right block, loses it out of bounds. Last touch by the Stampede. It's also the first career game for Idaho Stampede player, Josh Owens. Darrell Summers into the game, replacing Carlin Brown.
It all comes full circle.
Walele to inbound, throws it to Machado, right wing. Now gives it left side, Leslie bounces it into the low post. This is Hilton Armstrong with the move in the lane and lays it in, 43-33.
That move was all strength and just how low he got to attack the rim. It started by getting low.
Hamilton carves inside, off for Evans, open three, Summers too short, offensive rebound, Ellis. He's done that a lot against Santa Cruz lately. Nice screen set for Holiday by Evans, he gets it, one dribble shot, too strong, rebound to Travis. Travis will take it past the timeline. Here comes Leslie to the hoop. Reverse layup. No! Put back jam. Yes for LG Lance Goulburn. 45-33 Santa Cruz. Here's Hamilton. Lays it off for Summers. Gets met at the hoop by Hilton Armstrong. Easy foul to call.